Peace, y'all. How y'all doing? Today we're doing all signs. Okay, we're gonna have it time stamped in the comments. It's gonna be pinned. So if you want to just skip on to your zodiac, you go ahead and do that. Okay. We're gonna use one untold truth in the heart of the heart, hopefully, and then we're gonna use the tarot, and we'll use three cards to get clarity for the untold truth of the heart. Okay, we're gonna do signs from Aries to Pisces. Oh, by the way, my name is Key, and this is Kinda Sweet Tea, and I am the general love reader here. When I say general love reader, I mean anything that has to do with the matters of the heart. So, yes, we like talking about the people that we love, on a metaphysical plane, I guess you can say, a romantic level. But we talking about all types of love. This could be your children, if you're old enough, if you have adult children. We could be talking about maybe you love your job, right? That might be a matter of a heart to you. Especially if it brings you some type of emotional fulfillment or some type of emotional regret. We could be talking about your family, all right? Your sisters, your brothers, your mom or your dad. Okay, let's get into it. We could also be talking about a cut buddy. All right, let's get into it, collective. Of course, as you know, we're going to be starting with the boss, with Aries. All right, clear messages for Aries. What does Aries need to know? What does Aries need to know? Numb through the pain. I think that's what it. Numb, numb all the pain. I'm like, fuck everybody. I think that's a song. I don't need nobody. That's what I'm hearing from you. That's what I'm hearing. Aries. Clear messages for Aries. What does Aries need to know? All right, we have limit. Okay, final straw, overload, breaking point. All right, Aries, it's like you met your point. That's it. That's like, I know. All right, that's it. What does Aries need to know? Establish home, family, triumph, security, confession. Aries, you could be receiving an unexpected message from someone regarding your home. Establish, you may be receiving some good news about your home. Okay, I'm like, I'm here. I'm like, fuck everybody. I don't know why that song is there for this message. All right, Aries, confession and fantasy. Okay, why is established here? Stop, Levi. All right, at the bottom of the deck, you got the Eight of Pentacles. Aries, you could be working on yourself, focusing on your own stability, making things work out for you, mastering yourself. What does Aries need to know? The Moon card is in reverse. The Chariot. Ooh. You're not clear about something. You may be even feeling a little insecure about it. Aries with the Moon in reverse. There could be also something coming out with the Moon in reverse as well. Something is not being hidden. Okay, about a relationship. Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Um, I feel like you got some clarity about a relationship. Yeah, Aries. And I feel like you've making a decision to kind of like do away with it with the Ten of Swords. You're going to be getting a clear message about a relationship. Something about your travel as well. I don't. It doesn't feel canceled. It just feels like something about your travel. Something about the Chariot. Also, the Chariot is about decisions, okay? But I feel like you're making a decision as well, okay? So your travel is going to be okay, okay? It's going to be calming. Yeah, your travel is going to be okay if you were concerned about that. But the the thing that has been hidden or something that has been hidden about a relationship is going to be revealed. A marriage, a relationship, or a direction of it. All right, Aries. All right. Taurus is 5:15. All right, Taurus. Let's jump right on into it right quick and see what it is you need to know. Taurus. I don't know why I'm hearing that song. It's a line dance that I hear on TikTok. I don't know the song. I can't remember it, but I can hear it. It's like that fan song. That's what I hear. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the words. I just hear it. All right, pride, ego, arrogance, stubborn love. All right, Taurus, you could be connected to a Leo. You do not have to, but you could be in the energy of being stubborn, or someone around you could be in this energy of being stubborn. Okay, ooh, we got a spiritual connection here. All right, deep love, soulmate, unity. You also have limits at the bottom of the deck, so you may have you or the person that you're connecting to, Taurus, may have maxed out the credit card. Okay, we have apology and secret admirer. Okay, somebody, you or the person that you're connecting to, have maxed out the credit limit. Okay, with this spiritual connection, even though someone feels really deeply about it, you both could feel really deeply about each other. Okay, yeah, I'm hearing that song with the fan. I don't know it. At the bottom of the deck, they got more stubborn energy. Okay, and it's not causing any good for you or the person that you're connecting to. It could be both y'all really stubborn. Okay, tell me about the spiritual connection for Taurus. Tell me about the spiritual connection for Taurus. Seven of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Someone is not sure whether or not they should come forward. So this is more games and prolonging out the situation between the connection. This is not a connection that's connected. So it's spiritually, it's not a physical connection. This is a spiritual connection between you and someone else. And I feel like the moment someone decides to come forward is when there's going to be some stability and when it's going to bring balance in this connection. Right now, you both are struggling, which is dumb. Sorry, I'm not calling y'all dumb. Sorry. All right. Right now, y'all are struggling, just not really moving forward, even though you should, struggling to move forward. Look, even though you should, you're not. And I feel like someone is afraid of judgment. That's what it is, right? Like afraid of judgment. Whatever, maybe this is you, Taurus. You got a lot of questions and they may not have enough answers, or that's what I'm saying. Somebody reached their credit card limit, or this is vice versa. And it's like someone is not making the best or the right choice to come forward to bring in stability. That way stability can bring some balance, right? Bring positive karma. Let's confirm that, all right, with the justice. Tell me about the justice. I saw the lovers, Taurus. I feel like you and the person that you're connected to really enjoy each other. The Six of Cups. The Knight of Swords try to pop out too. Okay, look, more struggling as energy. It's like y'all are not giving into this situation with each other and just causing more harm than good for the both of you. And y'all are finding yourselves giving and receiving with other people that y'all even shouldn't even be with. And you end up broke or broken, feeling depleted. Five of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. I don't know. I don't know what's keeping y'all from coming into each other, but this is definitely a spiritual connection, not a physical connection. There's a lot of love in it too. Mm. All right, Gemini. Y'all two are gonna grow old without each other, Taurus. All right, Gemini. Let's get into it. Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? Gemini. Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? Hoping, waiting, expecting, and manifesting. Um, I'm just gonna say what I thought. Gemini, you don't care about nobody's connection. You chasing your money. I got hoping, waiting, expectation, manifesting, and chasing. Preparation, relentless pursuit, and victory. I feel like what you want is success. I don't think you're chasing no relationship. That's not, I don't feel that at all. But let's go ahead and get into it. All right. Yeah, the Three of Wands. I just saw the Three of Wands. But let's get into it. I feel like you're waiting for your ships to come in, Gemini. All right. Ace of Swords. What I'm saying is true. What does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know? Gemini, I feel like you feel secure. Look, what I said. Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and the Hermit. You feel like something is taking too long to manifest or come through. Page of Pentacles is starting too small. Because as soon as I said that, you need to be thinking big, beach is what I heard. Maybe you need to change your mind state. Maybe your mind state is limited and based off fear with the Ten of Swords or past pain or hurt. There may be something that you need to take a minute to look at and reflect on before you go after what it is that you want. Because I feel like you want something, stability on a large scale. Maybe there's something that you're not looking at on a moral level for you, something that fits you. All right. Gemini, but I do feel like you're not chasing no romance. I feel like you're chasing stability. And that stability could be romance, right? For some of you. Tell me about the Hermit. I'm not really getting love though. First, what's the Ten of Swords? What happened here for Gemini? Maybe you're chasing your finances because romance let you down, right? I don't know. Tell me about the Ten of Swords for Gemini. Nine of Pentacles. Oh, Sun card. Some things just did not work out when it came to your stability, working things out on your own. Maybe you had other ideas about how you were going to become more abundant. Um, maybe whatever it was that you were planting, whatever it was that you were um, working hard at, really did not give you the output that you wanted. Three of Swords, yeah. Tell me about the Hermit. So you're back at the drawing board. Tell me about the Hermit, the Five of Swords, and the Love. Ooh, the Five of Swords and the Lovers. What's the Lovers? This could have been being fired from a job. Four of Pentacles. What's the Lovers? Maybe you're not feeling as stable. The King of Cups. Yeah. Gemini, Seven of Wands. So for some of you, a relationship had a lot to do with how things are coming off for you on a financial level. Okay, you may have gotten some insight about some sort of betrayal with the Five of Swords with the Sun card here. And it could have been about a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It could have come from a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. Possibly someone with a Virgo sun, or you have a Virgo moon or something. Oh, wow. That ain't go where I expected it to go. But 1430. 1430 for you, Cancer. Yeah, but let's go ahead and get into it. Gemini, that reading is a little, that was kind of, yeah, that was kind of, yeah, that's what that was. Cancer. Cancer. What does Cancer need to know? I'm not hearing a song for you, Cancer. You know a song I just heard as soon as I said I'm not hearing a song about you? I heard just sitting up in my room, back here thinking about you. I'm just a mess. No, I must confess, I'm a mess for you. All right. Receptive. We have open heart, softness, and vulnerability here at the bottom of the deck. Someone may want to open up to how they feel about you. Cancer. Ooh, I was thinking that Cancer. I've never heard of a Cancer being, you know, not sensitive. You're not being sensitive to how someone feels about you, and it's kind of weird because typically you would mirror, but this person is mirroring you. All right. We have someone that might be infatuated with you. You may have changed your feelings about someone with the upheaval energy, shock, unexpected, and trouble. Your feelings for someone may have just like suddenly changed. I don't know why I'm hearing this September 10th. I don't know what that is. I'm sure it's probably a birthday. Maybe it's a date that's significant for you or the person that you're connecting to. All right, tell me more. Why is upheaval here? Something is unexpectedly occurring in a connection between you and someone else. Someone just suddenly goes quiet, like just stop talking. I'm seeing sealed lips. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Someone is waiting for something to occur. Okay, Three of Swords. Yeah. Okay, so something from your past is about to be brought up. Okay, this could be coming from someone from your past. You got the Seven of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Six of Swords, Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Something suddenly, because someone's or something that's being revisited, someone's gonna stop. Someone's gonna stop talking. What's the Two of Cups? There's going to be an unexpected end to a connection or a commitment or a relationship with someone. Tell me about the Two of Cups. It feels mutual. Tell me about the Two of Cups. The Queen of Wands. Knight of Wands, Seven of Cups. Yeah, someone is choosing to go in a different direction. A Queen of Wands is choosing to go into a different direction and, kind of like reflect on something else. She may be going toward a new connection, or this is you. And that could be why there's this silent energy. Just stop. Like, or you just stop caring about something because someone made a choice. Same about the Six of Cups. Yeah. Nine of Wands. Someone was trying to hold on to it too. Yeah, someone's trying to hold on to this connection, this commitment, this relationship, this familiar energy. Someone was trying to hold on to it because they invested a lot of time and energy into this Queen of Wands. Something suddenly is going to come to an end. All right, Cancer. Dang, my pen died temporarily. All right, Leo, let's get into it. Let's see what it is that you need to know. What does Leo need to know? What does Leo need to know? All right, we have rejection at the bottom of the deck, irrational fears, saying no, dismissal. All right, so Leo, this could be coming from you or coming towards you. All right, tell me more. What does Leo need to know? That's too many cards. We have loyalty at the reverse and we have running. All right, you're dealing with someone that's not really committed to you in the way you think. Running, unspoken, regret, lost words, disappointment. You're dealing with someone that's not committed to you, as committed to you as you think. Ghosting, disappearing, invisible. Like this person that you're connecting to, they come in and go. They literal Knight of Wands energy. They come in and then they go. They're not someone that you can rely on. This person is definitely not someone that you can trust. Um, hmm. Someone failed to set a boundary. This could be you or the person that you're connecting to, Leo. It's like someone failed to set a boundary, like, and they're regretting not speaking up about what they wanted the person not to do to them. Yeah, like being ghosted. You could be connected to a Virgo. All right, what does Leo need to know about this situation here? Someone is talking too damn much, sharing too much. You got someone that comes in and kind of like love bombs you, right? They come in with the Ten of Pentacles idea. Hey, hey Leo, let's work towards something strong and commit to it. Because the Ten of Pentacles is about loyalty as well, right? And they don't come in with that energy. Look, they don't go and they don't go anywhere. It goes nowhere. I don't know if it's because this person is, they rush in with a very, I don't want to say immature energy, but this is not staying power, right? This is really just coming in to express what it is that they need to say and then run right and rush right back out. But once they have too many questions, that's when, things get a little challenging. Someone may not like to be challenged. Someone may not like to be challenged. What's going on with the Ten of Pentacles here? What's going on with the Ten of Pentacles? Because it feels like this person wants to come in and offer you stability with the Ten of Pentacles. Look, but then they can't. Then they can't. With the you have the Eight of Swords twice. This person's idea, it just, whatever ideas that they have or whatever plans that they have, automatically it gets stuck. I don't know if it's because they're afraid of commitment, right? They're afraid of, just being with just one person, stability. They're afraid of it. They're like, nah, no, I'm good. It's like this person gotta wait. It's like this person gotta go through some type of transformation or change, before they can give you the loyalty and the longevity that either you want or they claim to want. Because as soon as they come in, they run. As soon as they come toward you, Leo, they go bye bye. They run. They don't offer you any truth. All right. All right, Virgo. Let's get into it. What does Virgo need to know? What does my beautiful Virgos need to know? Virgo. What does Virgo need to know? Virgo. What does Virgo need to know? Ooh, resentment, stinging words, bitterness, and anger. Who was that? Cancer that I read for? Go back and listen to that. I don't know. Okay, check that out. Okay, we have epiphany and realization, understanding and awakening. Yeah. All right. So for some of you, you might be getting into an argument. Something. Yeah, and whatever you say, you might be talking to someone that's not going to hold back their words, or you're not going to be holding back your words when it comes to this person. Okay, someone is going to be real aggressive, is what I'm getting. Okay. Yeah, someone mad. Someone's mad. I don't know, maybe they mad at something that you already said, Virgo, but someone is pissed off. Okay? or this is you. Okay, look, I'm not tripping. You could be connected to a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Look at that person in the background. Fist balled and all of that. They mad as hell. Okay, but you could be connected to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn like yourself. Okay. What does Virgo need to know about this resentment energy? What does Virgo need to know? Why are they mad? Queen of Wands. About a third party, possibly? Magician. Someone feels manipulated, as if they were manipulated. They are definitely star card. They want to heal it, okay? Or you do. So this person, whoever's in this Four of Swords energy, definitely is feeling some type of I want to say regret. I do want to say regret. Okay, because they're sitting back contemplating, like, what was it me? Someone's blaming themselves, okay, for whatever action that was taken. Maybe they said some words, but that they may be regretting, or took some type of action that may be regretting. You could be connected to a fire sign: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could have Aries fire, fire sign in your chart. But tell me about the Queen of Wands. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Page of Wands. There is a third party. Okay, so we have the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles with the Fool energy. There's some type of communication, maybe not a third party, a romantic third party, but there could have been a conflict between two individuals, a younger individual, older individual, about things that they were passionate about things that they wanted. Maybe there may have been some type of messages, text messages, or electronic messages back and forth. What's the Magician? Five of Wands, yeah. Wow. High Priestess. Two of Wands. Okay, so for some of you, whatever happened in this conflict between you and someone, Virgo, it was intentional with the Five of Wands and the Ten of Wands. If someone intended to cause some sort of turmoil. They wanted to leave a situation, but instead of doing it like a real person, like a real bitch, right? They decided to cause some conflict. Okay, Virgo. So yeah, that's what it looks like, right? And they may have like, oh, you hurt my feelings, or whatever you said I didn't like, and they caused. This is a weird breakup. All right, um, Virgo. If someone cause an ending, or cause a conflict, or cause a separation, or cause a burden or a hardship, just so that they can leave a situation. All right, I feel like they want to work on something somewhere else. Yeah, Three of Cups. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like they want to work on something somewhere else. Six of Swords, Star card, the Lovers, and the Three of Cups. Okay, I feel like, and you don't notice Seven of Wands. They kept this very close to their chest. Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Three of Wands. They kept this very, very close to their chest. They kept something very, very close to their chest, and you may be finding this out with the Epiphany energy. It may have been tension around the connection between you and this person for some time. All right, let me change that time. Sorry. All right. My bad, Libra. I had to change that. Oh, my bad, my bad. All right, Libra, let's get into it. Libra. What does Libra need to know? What does Libra need to know? What does Libra need to know? Libra. What does Libra need to know? Okay, roaming, wild, free spirited, risk, okay, and possibilities. All right, Libra, I feel like you're on a verge. I couldn't resist the urge to tell you the end of my story. For all those of you wanting to know what it's like after the pain, I feel like Libra, you've gotten over something finally, but you're about to find yourself into a situation that, for some of you, not all of you, that it might be a little sticky, okay? All right, because you're showing up, as free energy, just taking on new possibilities and taking chances on things. You might run into somebody that might be a little dishonest, elusive is what I got here. Elusive, and someone that's going to get you in some type of entanglement, okay? You know, take it step by step, step by step. Ooh, baby. I'm gonna get to you, girl. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. For some of you, Libra, you may have somebody that may be looking at you, okay? Yeah. You may have somebody that may be looking at you. I don't think you can trust this person, though. Okay, tell me about roaming wild for Libra. Yeah, I feel like Libra, you're in this energy of just, expressing yourself. Express yourself. All right. Tell me about this roaming wild energy for Libra. Justice. Oh, see what I'm saying? Look, y'all. Look, y'all. I know what you're after. I see what you're after, but I feel like Libra don't do it. Okay. Because I feel like you're after creating some balance, right? But you came in a challenging position. So, what you might think is balance, Libra, is not. All right. You may need to slow your ass down. Or this is someone connected to you, okay? All right, because I'm seeing a lot going on with that. And it could already have already started. Maybe you or the person that you're connecting to drinking, using drugs, over sexualizing yourself, or the person that's around you, that's what they're doing. But I get a lot from this Five of Pentacles and the Devil, and you don't want to go down that road. I feel like what you're trying to do, I feel what you're trying to do, or the person that you're connecting to, I feel what they're trying to do, but this is not the person for you. Okay, maybe they're trying to change their ways. Tell me about the Devil. First, tell me about the Five of Pentacles. Okay, for some of you, this is already someone that you've already left out in the cold. You guys could be feeling like really negative toward each other at the moment, right? Especially since the Devil. But this is energy of just being loose with it, and I don't mean like sexually. I mean just not really doing things in the right way where you want to. You're like, this is like a balance. Like, do I do the right thing, or do I do not, or do I not? What's the Five of Pentacles? And it may be because you're in some type of hardship. Like, should I tell you about the Five of Pentacles? I'm chill. Yeah. Ace of Wands. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Like, something that you were very, 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 very passionate about that could have brought you some longevity. Because, like I said, I feel like I know what you want. I know what the goal was, right? But that closed. That chapter is closed. You have to something about starting over, starting new. What is the Ace of Wands? Excuse me, y'all. What is the Ace of Wands? Yeah, the Page of Cups. And I feel like the thing that's coming toward you that you should be leaving out in the cold, you're not necessarily doing that. For some of you, this is past people, right? Or past behaviors. All right, Libra. I think I did a reading like that, and in the other collective reading, where we talked about past behaviors, past decisions, past actions, things that you were, you know, things that you. This could be overspending, whatever it was, because there's finances going on here with the Five of Pentacles. It's also, like I said, over sexualizing yourself, or this is what your person is doing. I think that may needs to be, slow down a little bit, because you could be making a severe mistake. All right, because here we have the Four of Swords. All right, same about the Devil. So if you're gonna continue to do it slower, okay, so that you don't end up in a tricky situation, okay, because it's not positive energy here. It's elusive. Better off, heart far, confession, loss. Okay, so do it slower. If you're gonna do it, slow down. Tell me about the Devil. Tell me about the Devil. For some of you, this is a partnership. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody is like, listen, don't go to jail. Tell me about the Devil. Yeah, don't get yourself locked up, y'all. Okay, whatever you do, just take it easy. All right, and I feel like it has a lot to do with either fast money because of the overspending, or something to do with the body parts. Okay, all right, and how many people that you or the person that might be in your energy may be absorbing. All right, that went longer than I thought it was. 34. Come on, pen. 25. Yeah, that went longer than I expected it to go. But yeah, all right, let's get into it, Scorpio. Scorpio. Libra, I ain't like that energy for you, boo. I'm sorry. Scorpio, what does Scorpio need to know? Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? Scorpio. Pride. Ooh. Loss at the bottom of the deck, Scorpio. Oh my goodness. Scorpio, someone is about to lose their second chance with you, or you're about to lose your second chance with someone else. We have loss, second chances, and consequences and illusions. If you want to be with somebody, it ain't gonna happen, Scorpio. Or if someone wants to be with you, it ain't gonna happen because they won't let their pride and ego get out the way. Even though they love you and want to be with you, they're not let. Check out that Taurus reading again if you haven't checked it out. All right, but someone is not. You could be connected to a Leo also, but someone is not letting their ego go in this situation so that there could be a benefit to a relationship. Someone's not going to be able to get a second chance in this at you, or you're not going to be able to get a second chance at this person. All right, Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? The message for Scorpio. Scorpio. All right. You got two conflicting energies. It might be two separate people. Okay. Ooh. Scorpio, you might be choosing a wrong mug. Okay. Like you got the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck with the King of Cups and the World card. Okay. That may be the end of energy that may not be getting the second chance with you, all right? Okay, because the Seven of Wands is there. For some of you, you're choosing the wrong person, all right, Scorpio? You have two masculine or two knights here, right? When I see two knights, I always see competition. That's just me personally. But the Queen of Swords is directing her energy toward the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is not a permanent fixture in your life. And you may be avoiding this person here, this person that may be coming toward you slowly, but you may be avoiding or ignoring this person. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. You may be giving the wrong energy your attention. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Look, there she goes again. You may not even know this Knight of Pentacles is coming toward you. Tell me about this. Tell me about this Queen of Swords, High Priestess, Queen of Wands, the World card. What about the Queen of Wands? What about the Queen of Wands? The Ace of Swords. Okay, so you and this person may be similar. I feel like you may have either a little bit more experience in this person, or you may be um, a little bit more charismatic, wise, passionate than this person, more stable with your energy. Like you more like willing to like settle in with somebody and express this passion for this person. While this Knight of Wands energy is just in and out. They're coming in and out. Three of Cups. This is someone that you may be spending too much time reconciling with. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. Strength card. This is that stubborn energy that keeps coming in and out toward you. King of Wands. You and this person may have a lot in common. You both are stubborn, and you're gonna miss out on the opportunity here. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Two of Wands. This person is someone that you already are familiar with, possibly a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This King of Cups. This person you may be dealing with a lot of people that don't they're afraid of you, Scorpio. It's like they are willing to come towards you, but the moment they realize that you have a mouth, or you're able to communicate, or the representative that you show them, Scorpio, is no longer there, they get scared. Maybe it's because you demand the truth. You're still this person, right? You're still this Queen of Wands, this person that has a lot of energy, right? But you also have this ability to communicate and seek out the truth. It's like the moment that this person or these people come toward you, they get stubborn, they want to hold back, they get a little scared. They don't want to express their emotions, right? But I feel like you got this individual, this Knight of Pentacles here, that may be wanting to come towards you. You may have two individuals coming towards you, wanting a second chance. And maybe you're deciding that you're not going to give them a second chance with this Ace of Swords energy cutting off these people. But I feel like devil, that was what that was. Dang, Scorpio. It's like you have two types of energies, a fire sign and an earth sign, that may be wanting to come towards you, but both very stubborn. And I feel like it might be due to fear to what it is that you may be digging for. Maybe you show up wanting to get information always. Like, I don't really trust you yet. Give me, tell me the truth first about who you really are before I give you anything to me. But it's probably where you are, Scorpio. Dang, it's pin 40, 15. Okay, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know? Unconditional. Sagittarius, your energy feels, I was about to say it. Oh my goodness. Your energy feels like empty, right? I have the Spirit at the bottom of the deck falling apart, sinking and hopeless. And we have influences, dark attachments, and third parties. You have somebody in your energy that you either love unconditionally, Sagittarius, or this is how they feel about you and you want to support. I'm feeling drug addiction, okay? That's what I feel. I'm sorry. Or if it's not a drug addiction, it may just be something that this person is going through that's making them feel empty. And they're kind of like wallowing in self-doubt. Self-doubt is a dark attachment also. All right. And I feel like you might be in this energy of wanting to support them, or this person that you're connecting to may be wanting to support you. All right. What does Sagittarius need to know? I feel like there was a loss for you. Sag. Could have been for the person, but yeah, 4 cups. Even though support is being offered, someone doesn't want it. It looks like it's you. You could be connected to another fire sign like yourself, Sagittarius, but we got the 4 cups, 3 of wands, and the 4 cups, Queen of wands, and the 3 of pentacles. Someone does not want to accept someone's offers to help. They just want to deal with it on their own. Queen of cups, 8 of pentacles. Yeah. Queen of cups, 8 of pentacles, and the death card. Someone wants to figure it out on their own. All right. What's the 3 of swords? What's the 3 of swords? Yeah, there's opportunities that someone feels that they're missing out on, or they lost, or that left them feeling disappointed. 3 of cups. For some of you, it could be third party. Someone could be, partying too much, drinking. There's something surrounding someone's morals that needs to be looked at, or, needs to be balanced. Okay. I don't feel like someone's in a negative energy with it. They could be doing negative things that impact their morality or people around them. But I feel like someone is saying that they don't want help. They may feel like it's not unconditional, but it is. It's unconditional help. I feel like what's happening here is that someone maybe not be ready to hear the advice, or may not be ready to accept advice. Okay? Or accept that this is a part of their karma. Yeah, I feel like you or the person that you're connecting to, Sagittarius, may be experiencing something that's a part of their karma, and someone's not ready to accept it. All right. Hey, Capricorn. Capricornus. How y'all doing, baby? All right, let's get into it real quick. See what it is that you need to know. Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? Capricorn. All right, at the bottom of the deck, you have masculine. All right, so this could be surrounding a masculine energy, Capricorn. This could be the masculine, or this could be about your masculine. All right, Capricorn. All right, elusive. And we have chemistry. Someone is running from you. And I don't mean like running from you, like physically running, right? Or this is what you're doing to someone, like not physically running, but you're like, keeping away, But they have a lot of chemistry for you. They like you a lot. They feel like they desire you a lot. Is what I want to say, Capricorn, or just vice versa. Take it how it resonates for you, all right? What does Capricorn need to know? What does Capricorn need to know? I'm hearing dynamite. That's what I heard. What does Capricorn need to know? Maybe that's your favorite show, or used to be, Capricorn. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Got a lot of Pentacle energy here. Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Oh yeah. So even though something could be stable for you or for them, someone either doesn't like that it's moving too slow, or that it's not coming, or when it does come, it's not big enough, or it's not enough. I'm hearing make it enough, right? Someone is like, I don't want it. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Someone, Capricorn, you may feel like whatever this person has to offer you, you can give it to yourself. God damn. Ten of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the Sun card. You, whatever this person has to give you, you're like, I can give it to myself. What can you give me that I can't give myself? Is what I'm getting. And you're like, no. Someone is, Capricorn, I feel like your standards is raised. I feel like you're not allowing yourself to accept bare minimum. Capricorn is like, but that makes sense to Capricorn, right? Capricorn does not do struggle love. What is the Five of Pentacles? Three of Swords. Capricorn does not do struggle love. Four of Swords. Yeah, Capricorn is like, it's whatever this person wants to bring me, whatever stability they're going to bring me is going to be too small. I can give myself more than that, right? I could do bad all by myself, Capricorn is saying, right? It's just going to cause me to struggle, and I don't do struggle love. All right, Capricorn, that was simple, easy. All right, that was simple and easy. Hey, Aquarius. Hey, boo. How y'all doing? Let's go ahead and get into it and see what you need to know. Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know? What does Aquarius need to know? All right, at the bottom of the deck, you have lust, intensity, sexual energy, and non-committal. Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know? All right. I saw this energy when I was shuffling the deck. We have concealing and confession. It came in a challenging position, so it's about to be released. Whatever information or whatever secret that they were holding back from you, Aquarius, yeah, it's not going to be a secret anymore. It's going to be coming through. Whatever it is, it's going to bring a spotlight to a relationship. I heard specifically. Okay? Tell me about what Aquarius needs to know. What does Aquarius need to know? What does Aquarius need to know? What does Aquarius need to know? Eight of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, and it's showing up in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, you got the Ace of Cups. Some type of connection, relationship. Eight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. All right. You could be dealing with someone that is showing up with a lot of instability or imbalance when it comes to the connection. There's going to be a spotlight put onto that, okay? I feel like Aquarius, if you've been putting a lot of work on yourself, someone is not putting any work on themselves. They're also not someone that is giving and receiving. Yeah, this person is not giving and receiving. This person is not someone who shares. They're very selfish. You may be seeing someone for who they truly are. Someone's going to tell you about who they are, okay? You may be seeing something about someone, and you may have not known. This may have been hidden to you for right now, Aquarius, that you're going to see that someone's been hiding in secret, possibly giving to more than one or not giving enough, okay? They may be lying about what it is I said that they're going to give. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Very selfish, stingy kind of energy. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Tower and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone that is not going to be, that's not very, it's not somebody who works well with the community, works well with the home as a couple. With the Five of Cups. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. You're going to be hearing news about this. Maybe someone that's focusing on giving to themselves with the Eight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Cups, Seven of Wands. And I feel like this time around, Aquarius, your answer is going to be no. You're not accepting some type of a reconciliation. You're not celebrating with this person. Okay? Yeah, the answer is no here. Pisces. Because of somebody's selfish behavior. Okay. Next one is, and last but not least, is Pisces. Pisces, how you doing, boo? What does Pisces need to know? What does Pisces need to know? What does Pisces need to know? Same messages for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? Pisces, I got a little dizzy. As soon as I heard the shuffling of the cards, I got slightly dizzy. We have rejection and established. Oh, somebody moving out. And we have vows. Okay. Somebody moving out. What is that about? Irrational fear, saying no, dismissal, established family triumph. Somebody's moving out of the home or someone's feeling unsafe in the home. Tell me about this energy for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? It's like this home is in some type of concealing area, like where they hide, where they live, like no one knows where they stay. Maybe they're afraid that someone knows will find out where they stay. Yeah, someone is like, no, you can't know where I stay. Why? Alright, but let's get into it. Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? Someone wants to know where you stay, Pisces, and you're like, no, I don't want no one to know where I stay. I don't want you to know where I stay. I don't know. Wherever I'm secure at, I don't know. World card. Yeah, it's like someone is like, no, if I don't feel secure here, yeah, it's like, I feel secure here. I don't want you to know where I stay. This is where my family stay. This is where I invest my time and energy at. This is where I'm healthy. This is where I rest. I don't know. We got the World card, Knight of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. For some of you, this is a new cycle being started. Outside of all of that other stuff, this might be a new relationship that you're starting, that you don't want this person to know where you stay. Or they don't want you to know where you stay. Well, they don't want you to know where they stay. Okay, what's the World? Yeah, it's like this person has a wish fulfillment for something, but they're hiding something with the Nine of Cups. What's the World? Something is hidden here. They do a good job of hiding it, and they don't want something to be found out. You could be being gaslit, or the person that, not gaslit, love bombed, or this is what you're doing for somebody else. Same about the World card. For some of you, this is a new connection. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, something that you're newly investing your time and energy in. What's the Knight of Cups? What's the Knight of Cups? Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, yeah. And the Towers here at the bottom of the deck. And the Nine of Cups. The Magician. And the Eight of Cups. Yeah. Someone doesn't want to know Five of Cups. Someone does not want to go deeper. That's probably what that is. Someone doesn't want another individual to go deeper into their emotional desires or what it is that they want. I feel like they're walking away or walked away from something that they may not want you to fully know about. So they're keeping some things to themselves. Okay? Yeah. Or this is you. All right, Pisces, this is your message, collective. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.